What is going on, interwebs? I am here with some more. Well, this is Straxus, by the way, if you did not already know. I am here with some help, I guess you could say, with the new Dungeon Defenders 2 just now out on Xbox. This is the Private Tavern. This is your mailbox. If you get codes on like Twitter or some shit, you know, you follow them on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, if they do a giveaway and you get a code, that's where you redeem it. That is your war table. That's how you start missions. That's the Emporium. That's where you get skins and shit. That's basically cash shop crap. This is the pet station. That's the stable boy. The other one's like the veterinarian or some shit. This is... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what this symbol on the bottom is. Oh, they're shard packs. Okay. So this is where you turn in those coins you get at the end of dungeons. That's where you turn them in. And this is, you know, the currency you buy with real money. That's how you upgrade your gear. You put shards in your gear. This is the Relic Hunter Station. This is where you get accessories, basically, to upgrade your defenses. I'll show you here real quick. Oh, also... navigating the menu to change sides is left bumper, right bumper. That took me a hot minute to figure out. If you left bumper over to where it says My Deck, you use left and right triggers to change your shit. As you can see, that's where all your equipment goes. Your sword, your offhand, your armor, your pet. But under all that is your quote-unquote accessories, your artifacts. Now, these tie directly into your defense units. The shit you put up. You can barely make it out, but each one of these slots has a picture of one of your defense units. And up here you can see my cannonball tower. It's in the same exact order as you see your defense skill line up here. So it's like cannonball, shield wall thing, barrier, ballista, training dummy. It's in the same order on the bottom underneath all your gear. And what these relics do is they augment your defenses. They don't augment you per se. They augment your defenses, which is what probably a lot of people are going to think, especially if you're new to this. So some of these work better in some places than others. Don't press A to equip it. Press X. A just picks it up like you want to trash it or something. But as you can see in the stats, it actually changed my cannonball thing. They're no longer base stats, they've been upgraded. In the cannonball, I would say you want attack speed, because it's something that shoots. You would definitely want range and power or crit, it's really up to you. Don't really need health, because it's a ranged thing. It should be behind defenses and up away from where shit can hit it. So, you know, that's up to you. Spike blockade. Really, you would really only want something that augmented health so it could last longer, because it doesn't attack. So crit, attack speed, and power don't do shit. So you want something that increases its health. And I was lucky enough to get this, I'm gonna call it purple, I don't know what grade. Might be mythic, I don't know. But this purple medallion. And you would think, oh, I should use this because it has the most health. But it also has high attack speed and power. So I'm going to put that on something else. Now, this blue medallion also has a lot of health, but also power and attack speed. But its power and attack speed aren't as good as the purple one. The purple medallion is more better suited towards one of my ranged ones, or even the training dummy, since it's right up there. And the training dummy is more useful for health anyway. And I'm just using the Squire because that's the one I'm using right now. You would have to actually go and look into each defensive thing and see what best suits it for each individual character. I'm using the Squire as basic, just tutorial knowledge to anyone who uses the Squire. Now, the ballista is just like the cannon. You would want attack speed so it attacks faster. You want more range, and you definitely want either crit or power. Again, it's up to you. The training dummy Since it's right there on the front lines, taking hits from shit hitting it and it hitting other shit, you definitely want something to increase its health, attack speed, so I would think it would spin faster, and something to increase its power or crit. Again, that's up to you. For my own sanity, I gave the hunter the marks, the squire, the medallions, the monk, the totems, and the mage, the orbs. Just so it's easier for me to remember what goes to who. You can mix match, you can give anyone anything, really. But it's, for my own sanity, I did it that way. And also, you will get accessories that don't boost stats. As you can see, defense speed and defense crit damage are grayed out for these two relics. They don't boost that stuff because the defense unit that they're applied to doesn't have anything to actually use that for. It doesn't have attack speed, so it wouldn't utilize that. Now I want to talk about lockboxes. Again, don't press A like I just did. I'm a fucking retard. If you press X to open, you see you can either open it for a key. This is all possible shit you could get out of it. It's no guarantee. But you can either open it with a key or that shit you buy with real life money. Now, when it says it wants a key, you're probably wondering, what the fuck are you talking about? Where do I get this key? Because I don't want to spend real money on this. It is in the tavern, and it's also in the town. But I'm using the tavern. This is the blacksmith, by the way. You can buy equipment here, like armor. And weapons sometimes. It changes based on a timer. But you want to go to the treasure pirate. And I'm using the tavern because it's easy to find everything. Everything's in a tight, confined space. In town, it's like, where the fuck is stuff? And I found NPCs here that I didn't even see in the town. But you want the lockbox master key. I got hiccups. Lockbox master key, which you can buy for 500. I'm going to call them dungeon coins because it's the shit you get at the end of dungeons. And you do get them for quests. But you buy those from the treasure pirate, and it unlocks these boxes. But the price is so steep as an early player. 500 of those dungeon coins. I only have 565, and I feel like those are better spent towards other things at this point. So my best advice on this is to save the lockboxes until later, where you have like 10,000 or whatever the cap is. Either 10 or 12. I think it's 12. 12,000 of those dragon coins, and you can just spend them as you see fit. The stubborn old man is an NPC, but you can't talk to him, so I don't know what that's about. This is the Shady Merchant. I did find him in the overworld. He just shows you your quests. And my thing is, like, when you get to endgame, he'll give you very specific endgame quests to do for rewards. And also, it seems I have... Hold on. It looks like that quest I have is actually... One of the rewards is the in-game currency that you spend real-life money on. This area, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's probably for, like, some event-type shit, but there's no NPC in there at this point in time. These are the training dummies. This is basically how you test your DPS. If someone wants to see how the relics augment towards their defenses, this is where you would do it. As you can see, it doesn't really do anything. You have to initiate combat for it to actually do something. In the first Dungeon Defenders, when you put down your defense, it would just automatically attack the training dummies. But for some reason on this one, in 2, they don't. You have to attack the dummies, and then your shit attacks. I don't know why. That seems kind of silly in my opinion. But if you want to check your DPS, see how a relic affects your DPS, this is where you would do it. I think that's about it. Like I said, all the NPCs in here in your private tavern are also in the overworld, the town. Oh no, this guy. But it's just easier to find shit in here because everything, like I said, everything's in a tight, confined space. This is the scavenger. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe, because I haven't not looted anything. If you miss something of significant rarity after a certain rarity threshold, if you leave the match or you get kicked from the match, like the timer goes down to 0 before you can loot everything, he will actually have it in his inventory, and you talk to him and you can get it back. I don't know if he charges you for it, because I've never missed anything, but that's where you would find it. And also, there's titles in the game. I didn't know if you guys knew that. I don't know what the fucking purpose of the titles are. I guess it's just to show off, because I don't think they boost your stats. If they did, you think they would say so. But there's a whole slew of titles that do absolutely nothing, but they're there anyway, right? So, I mean, okay. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. That's the really... It's just shit that I found out that I thought new players would find super confusing, especially those who have never played Dungeon Defenders. And navigating the menus is kind of a bitch to do in anyway. But, hold on. Something else you guys might not know is they don't really cover it in the tutorial videos. To upgrade or sell your shit, you hold right bumper, and as you can see, this little menu pops up when you get near it. If you right bumper B, if you see that red money icon, that means you can sell the unit. Just press A. If you don't want to sell it, back up and press B. To upgrade is right bumper and Y, and then when it says upgrade to level 2, press A. To accept, upgrade to level 3. Level 3 is the max. For me, anyway. I don't know if it's based on level. I'm pretty sure on the first Dungeon Defenders you could go like to 5. I feel like 5 was the highest you could go. I don't know if they downgraded it or if it's based on level in this one, but anyway, that's how you upgrade and sell your shit. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to cover. But like I said, private tavern, concise, tight. You can find the NPCs easy. And I just wanted to help you guys out with the relics in case you didn't know that. And just a few pointers and tips. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like if you want to. Subscribe if you're new. Haven't said that in a while. But until next time, interwebs, I will see you in the next one. Later!